German dude in a bar straight up lists every American stereotype he knows to my face. I live in the US, and when I was in college, I went on a trip to Europe. I was in a bar in Germany when I met a guy who was about my age. He was really nice, and we talked for a while. He asked me where I was from, and I told him I was from the US. He was shocked and said, "Wow, you don't look like you're from the US." I was confused and asked him what he meant. He said, "Well, you're not fat." I laughed and told him that not everyone in the US is fat. He then said, "Yeah, but you also seem really smart." I was flattered, but I told him that there are plenty of smart people in the US. He then said, "But you're also really nice." I was starting to get a little annoyed, but I told him that there are plenty of nice people in the US too. He then said, "But you don't have a gun." I was really confused at this point and asked him why he thought I would have a gun. He said, "Well, everyone in the US has a gun, right?" I told him that not everyone in the US has a gun and that it's actually not that common. He then said, "But you don't have a cowboy hat." I was really confused at this point and asked him why he thought I would have a cowboy hat. He said, "Well, everyone in the US wears cowboy hats, right?" I told him that not everyone in the US wears cowboy hats and that it's actually not that common. We ended up talking for a while longer and he was really nice. But it was funny to see how many stereotypes he had about people from the US.